I don't try to flex like that. She don't even know because she mentioned this in her video. She tried to mention that only your mama gets information from his ancestors, of his great grandparents, his great grandparents, but that's a lie. I told the story about my grandfather who was alive, very well alive, and spoke at a lot of my schools. And he told me what went on during his time. And I said that even to the day he died, he couldn't look a white person in their eyes. I mentioned that story. It's from Arkansas. Okay. And my great grandparents, my grandfather's parents was alive when I was a kid. So my grandfather went through the civil rights movement and my great grandparents were slaves. So for her to say that I got secondhand information from letters or whatever the fuck, when she doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. And second of all, I got to say this, trying to flex that your dad is old and he went through he couldn't get a radio job, trying to flex on me that you're blacker than me for some odd reason, when my grandfather literally marched with Martin Luther King in Atlanta during the riots and got arrested multiple times and talked about it, came to school and had conversations with me, firsthand knowledge. For you to try to flex on me is just the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Because what, your dad couldn't get a radio job? Fucking stupid. Like, that's why I don't flex on nobody that I'm blacker than them. Because one day you're gonna flex on the wrong person. One day I'm gonna be like, yo, my grandfather was in a civil rights movement. He marched with King in Atlanta, and I'm gonna be talking to fucking Martin Luther King's cousin or something. That's why I don't do that. The fact that you tried to flex that you blacker than anybody is just weird. Why would you even do that? And here she is. Let me just play it real quick. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. I'm mad.
Up in radio, they were read about how when he was trying to get a job in radio, they were ready to hire him in different states, but they didn't know that he was black. As soon as they found out he was black, he did not get the job.
I couldn't get a job in a radio station because I was qualified to be radio announcer.
Around what year was this?
Let's see, I graduated from high school in 1957.
Mm-hmm.
So your dad couldn't get a radio job. And you flexing on me when my grandpa firsthand knowledge was marching with King in fucking Atlanta and got arrested for, man, please stop the cap. Maybe you need to sit down. Please don't flex. Please don't flex that. I don't like black people trying to flex on other black people that they black. You're not blacker. Please. And I can talk about this because I know you don't know. Don't act like you know. He didn't get a radio job. Man, are you serious? Please sit down. That's your flex? Man, you don't talk to people when you don't even know. Like, don't talk to somebody when you don't even know. Miss Bridget, Black, Irish, and Latina. Get out of here. Go sit down. Go over there. Don't flex on me on that. That's a wild flex. He didn't get a radio job. Whoa. Well, stop the press. Fuck. Oh, man. But here is Jan's views, of course, because Jan Views definitely stands for her girl Bridget. Yes, she does. She definitely stands for Bridget. Of course she does. And she had these comments to say, this is where you meet your exit, Jan Views. This is where you meet your exit. Here is Jan Views speaking on FFG and how your mama, manipulated my chat to hate FFG. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I manipulated all of you guys to hate FFG. This is the craziness I'm dealing with. Roll it.
But that's the thing. I think when you look at how FFG has treated Foodie, it's easy to be anti-FFG.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you look at the way Foodie has treated FFG...
But if you look at the way Foodie has treated FFG, Jan Views, are you getting it mixed up? Are you getting the people mixed up? Because Foodie Beauty didn't find FFG. FFG found Foodie Beauty. FFG is the one who wanted to insert herself into Foodie Beauty's life. It's not the other way around. FFG is the one that was calling Foodie Beauty to warn her about Natter and all this other stuff, and show up to the fatty fashion shows and show up to her house and outside in the snowbank. That was all FFG. FFG does daily videos on Foodie Beauty every single fucking day, every hour, every minute. Yeah. Some crazy shit going on here. But keep going though. Talk about how I manipulated my chat to believe in FFG's a nasty human being. Go ahead.
It's easy to just like, you could say the same thing. See, I look at it from that point of view.
Okay.
And I think Yomama inserting himself in there has not done him any good whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But what's happened now, which I think is very interesting, is that most of his following, most of his chat is full of people who hate FFG. He's convinced them all that she's some sort of monster.
I gotta play that back for the people in the back row. For the people in the back row, I convinced you guys that she's a monster. Let me just I gotta rewind that back for everybody out there. Yeah, I manipulated and I convinced these people that FFG is a hateful person. I gotta play. Please let me play that back here. And while I play this back, Jan Views, the exit is that way. Please, your opinions and everything that you say, yeah, all out the door. Please, that way. Let me play that back for everybody in the back. I just wanna let y'all know what she said. This is what she said. Go ahead, say it again.
But what's happened now, which I think is very interesting,
made y'all hate FFG,
is that most of his following, most of his chat is full of people who hate FFG. He's convinced them all that she's some sort of monster.
I convinced them. Yeah.
And I don't think she is.
I convinced you guys that FFG's a monster. You think the people that watch me are that easily manipulated? I can just convince them that FFG's a monster? What? Really? Oh my God. We all see it. We don't have to be, nobody has to convince us that FFG's a monster. Nobody has, we all see it. We all listen. We all got ears. We got eyes. We listen and we hear and we see the things that come out of that woman's mouth and the things that she has done in this community. These people don't, nobody needs convincing that FFG's a monster. Have you lost all your marbles? Don't answer that because you have. Look past it. It's not like I play full fucking FFG videos on my stream. I don't play a full FFG video here. I don't react to every word that FFG says on her stream. I don't do what she does. I play clips. I bring clips. I cut them up or I watch something and I let it play and then I react to it. I don't watch full videos. But I don't have to convince people that FFG is disgusting. I don't have to do that. Just because you're a Foodie Beauty hater and you wanted to turn me into one. I mentioned my issues with Foodie Beauty. I said what I said, and that was it. She hasn't done anything currently to make me warrant going after her. The last current thing that Foodie Beauty did that I called out was when Foodie Beauty attacked Yaba's dead baby daddy. And I called that egregious shit out. But she hasn't done anything on a daily basis for me to fucking call out, Jan Views, and I don't think you understand that. But FFG does do things on a daily basis that make me want to call her out. When you calling for somebody's death, when you calling people liars and having people in your chat ready to go to somebody's house to deal with them, when you spark all of this craziness, I'm gonna call it out. But you're so stupid that you're so one-sided because you want me to just be a Foodie Beauty hate channel. Listen, Jan Views, you can exit because there are plenty of those out there. If you want a Foodie Beauty hate channel, if you want to watch, there's 2 billion of them out there. You can just, all you have to do is type in her name. You'll find them. They're right there. But me, no. I'm not a hate channel. I do call out the hypocrisy, and I do call out people saying dumb shit and nasty stuff. And maybe that's the way my grandfather raised me. I don't know. So why are you worried about what I'm doing? And I hate these people like that want to tell me what I got to do on my stream and how I got to run my stream. She wants me to do a whole fucking going after Hussy because she has a problem with fucking Hussy. I don't give a fuck about what's going on between you and Hussy. That's your business. You want to do that disgusting shit with that person? That's fine. I'm not going. My business is not to interfere with whatever you two got going on. But you wanted me to interfere with that. And then Bridge wanted me to, I don't, the Bally thing and all that. She got all upset because I got rid of Bally because I didn't want to be tied in with Bally. So then she told me, oh yeah, you know what? Don't mention Bally. Don't mention, if you block her, don't mention her. Oh, I said she mentioned me. Oh, where? Show me. You weren't even in there. That was Jessica Meska's stream. We was in the chat. We was communicating. I was talking in the chat and she was at me all the time. Why, your mama this, your mama that. She was tagging me every time I commented. And Jessica, why don't you do some research and go to Jessica Meska and ask her? She'll tell you. But again, Bridge don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She just talks out of her ass and she just jumps into any situation. I don't know. They wanna tell me what my channel should be and how I should be. And Jan Views talk about I'm not fresh no more and maybe I expired with you. But I'm gaining new people every fucking day that come in here because I am refreshing. I'm not the same reaction channel that everybody else is. I'm a different animal. I'm a different beast. Period. And if you don't like me talking about certain subjects or whatever subjects I'm on, then that's fine. Hit the exit.